Hi, I'm Tina with Riverside Greenhouses. Today I thought I would talk about tomatoes and starting your own from seed. There's about 13 different varieties that I do from seed. I'm finding it harder and harder to actually find the ones that I want. Since about 2020, seeds have become a little bit more scarce. So some I do get in as a plug, but the majority I start from seed. So this is what my seed tray looks like. And many of you at home, when you're doing your own tomatoes, this is what your seedlings will also look like. Whatever pot that you choose to plant them in, they'll probably look like this. Today what we're going to plant is the tumbling yellow tomato. So I have my basket ready to go. It's prepped with soil. The soil has been dampened. We mix it with water, so I'm not working with dry soil medium. And I have filled my pot all the way to the top, and I have gently patted the soil down. Now, for a couple different reasons. When I plant my tomatoes, they're very tiny. The roots look like this, but the plant itself is very tiny. Now, if my soil isn't tapped down, firmed down, and if it's too dry, this plant is just going to get completely lost and buried in the soil. So I take my tomato like this with a little tool that I have, and I'm just gonna make a little hole, and I place the roots in, and I'm just gonna take that all the way down until the bottom of the leaves. As this tomato plant grows, it's going to have some support. One of the common things I've found from friends that have asked me about what to do with their tomatoes is that if you are to plant it the same as it is, it looks like that. And you see how thin that stalk is. By planting it like this, it's going to now be really nice and firm as it grows. So I'm going to place it here. And my tumblers, I always place the tomatoes right by the hooks, so that helps to support these plants, because as they start to produce, they can get very heavy and you can risk branches breaking. I do all my tomatoes this way, putting the plants all the way to the bottom leaves, just like so. Now, when I water, I'll use a really nice, even watering so that it doesn't make holes. If I have holes, the water will sit there and then the plants won't get the moisture that they need. Now, that's only important while they're super small like this. Once they've grown big, as long as you water your basket, it's fine. They will get what they need. But because they're really tiny, they need to be watered carefully. I will also let it sit for a few days just to make sure that all the transplants are going to take and make sure that I don't have to replace any. 5 plants per basket might be a bit too many. You will have to water it just as much and fertilize it just as much, whether there's 3 plants in here or there's 5. And I would sooner my customers have a really nice full basket that's going to produce a lot. Now, the tumblers are high producers, so you can expect a lot of tomatoes from this. And if you've never tried the tumbler yellow, you really should.